You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
If you're headed out to Columbus Park Crossing during your lunch break, or if you happen to be off today, here's a look across that area from our Alpha Insurance Skycam above the Ashley Furniture Home Store. Temperature there 79 degrees.
Very nice.
Very nice. So you have the all clear. At least the skies are clear.
Oh yeah, but you notice it was 49 this morning. We already come up 30 degrees.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, that's what happens when you have a very dry air mass. So that's what allowed us to get cooler last night, because dry air cools rapidly, but it also warms up quite rapidly.
So this is a time of year where you actually sometimes dress differently.
Of course,
from the morning until the afternoon.
In the morning, shorts in the afternoon.
Right.
That's just the way it goes. Here's what's trending with our forecast as we're dealing with those low relative humidities outside. A warm day ahead. Yeah, everybody's going to be getting into the 80s for today, actually running above normal for this time of year. Looking at a weak frontal boundary coming in here for tomorrow, and then we're going to be watching for the wet weather return next week and that possibility of some severe weather. I'm going to show you why here in just a second. As we take a look right now at what's going on here close at home, things looking pretty good. We're at 77 degrees right now here in Columbus, 73 in Auburn, 81 in Eufaula, 76 in LaGrange, 73 in Thomaston. So everybody warming up very nicely with all that sunshine and really all across the southeast. Check out Valdosta already, up to 85 degrees right now. A little cooler up toward Atlanta, 68 degrees up there with some clouds, 75 in Birmingham, and 76 over into Montgomery. Here's what's going on as we've got the stationary boundary to the south, high pressure building in here. Watching this next storm system, which is going to be moving here across Arkansas. In fact, they're looking at the potential for severe weather probably from about St. Louis down toward Nashville, Memphis area, and maybe getting into northern Mississippi a little bit later today. But again, not expecting a whole lot out of that. In fact, that storm system will be weakening as it arrives through our area. That little dip in the jet stream right there, that's a little impulse right there. It's going to be flattening out as it continues to move off toward the east. Then our attention turns back to the west. You notice this big dip in the jet stream back here on the west coast. Watch as this thing goes into Sunday, as this thing's really going to deepen out here, even an upper level low back over toward Denver, and thunderstorms are going to flare up here in the Plain States, and these are going to be probably the best severe weather we've seen all season. It's been relatively quiet, and as this continues to push off toward the east, we have a lot of warm air that's going to be in place. So coming into Monday and Tuesday, for our area, that's when we'll be looking for the possibility of severe weather. We've got a little ways to watch this, so keep it tuned here through the weekend. Liz will keep you updated, and, of course, Derek will keep you updated heading into next week. Looking right now at Futurecast, looking pretty good for today as we watch this weak frontal boundary kind of collapse as it kind of flows on through us for tomorrow. Should be nice for Friday, also into Saturday. And Sunday not looking all that bad, although we could see just a slight chance of a shower or two by the time we head into Sunday. But overall, really not looking too bad for the weekend. Breaking it down by the regions here, as temperatures will be here into the 80s, and some areas may actually get a couple degrees warmer than this for today, but with the low relative humidity, it's not going to be that bad. Overnight lows, upper 50s to around 60 degrees. Here on the Georgia side, into the 80s as well, going for 84 here in Columbus, 81 in Tableton. Overnight lows into the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees here in Columbus. Southwest Georgia also looking at lower to mid 80s for highs today, and overnight lows dropping mostly into the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees like there in Dawson. So take a look at the next 7 days. Weekend's looking good. You have anything planned for the weekend, get out and enjoy it. Just that slight risk of a shower for tomorrow, no big deal. 81 degrees, 83 on Saturday, and then as we head toward next week, that's when things get interesting. We'll be watching that rain threat build in here for Monday and Tuesday, where the thunderstorms and the temperatures will back off a little bit as we head toward the middle of the week.
So are we expecting maybe more severe weather?
That's the possibility. It's the best heat that we're going to have in place with this with a fairly strong cold front moving in. So when you look at thunderstorms, you look at the energy, and heat is the energy that we're looking for.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks, Greg. Well,